My name is Kazunari Onda. I'm 22 years old. Today is what day is it? 14th November, and I'm speaking with Aris Kano, who is my girlfriend. We're recording this interview in Tokyo Station, Tokyo. So then, Aris, so how would you describe yourself to someone who has never met you?
I am Japanese and I have long black hair, and I'm 22 years old. I study English in Tokyo, and I don't talk a lot, and I tend to do things at my own pace.
This is quite formal. And then tell me about where you grew up and what your childhood was like. There you go.
I grew up in Gifu Prefecture, and my childhood was. I was really quiet when I was small, and my parents were working, so I spent a lot of time with my sister and my grandparents.
Then please tell me about your parents. What was your life like growing up?
Firstly, my dad is office worker. He doesn't talk much, but he's kind and nice. And my mom is a nurse. She works a lot, so when she wasn't at home, my dad helped. Households
Housework.
and
House tour.
house chore.
House tour.
And I grew up at countryside, so I was surrounding beautiful nature, and I played outside a lot with my friends who lives in neighborhood.
What was your childhood home like? Who else lived in the house with you? What did your bedroom look like?
My childhood home was like my house was kind of traditional house, and it had washitsu. Yeah.
Japanese
So-
style room でいいんだよね。
Yes. So and
Go
and
ahead.
I live with my parents, my sister, and also my grandparents. My bedroom was bunk bed. So I shared it with my sister.
Did you have a nickname? How did you get it?
My nickname was Ari Ari when I was at junior high school and high school, and I don't remember how I got it, but my close friends started calling me Ari Ari, so my nickname became Ari Ari.
Please tell me about your siblings.
I have one little sister. She's 2 years younger than me, and I'm close to her. But when we were little, we fought a lot.
And you still live together.
Yes, and yeah, I go shopping, and I like to spend time with her still now.
What did you want to be when you were a child and why?
When I was a child, I wanted to work at the flower market because I thought flowers are cute. That's it.
Did you like school, especially middle, high, and high? And why or why not?
I liked my school, my middle
Middle and high school.
because I went to girls' high school, and I could make a lot of friends there, and I could also be able to experience a lot of things like studying abroad. So that's why I like my high school.
What are your most vivid memories of school?
It was when I went to when I participated in a school program, and I went to Australia. It was my first time going abroad by myself, and I don't know, it was very
What?
new to me going
everything was
abroad.
new to
Yes,
you.
and I realized that I had to study English harder.
So which city did you went?
I went to
Where did you go? Which city?
Melbourne.
Melbourne.
I
Nice.
think.
Beautiful. And tell me about a teacher or other adult that impacted your life while you were growing up.
It's my mom. She's a nurse, and I saw her working as a nurse, and I thought I want to work for people. So that's why I decided to work as a service industry.
If you could go back and relive your teenage years, especially for middle, high, and high, would you do it? Or not?
Like I said, I really liked my school life, but if I could go back, I want to experience I would like to go to co-ed high school because I went to girls middle school. Yes.
Nice. And then, by the way, why did you come to Tokyo?
That's because my university is in Tokyo, so I had to move from Gifu to Tokyo.
And then you said, yeah, your university is in Tokyo, and then like you studying in Sofia University. So why did you choose Sofia University and the faculty you are in now?
I chose Sophia University because I wanted to study English more, and I knew that Sophia University has a high level of English, so that's why I chose Sophia, and also Faculty of English Studies.
Oh, by the way, where else schools did you took an exam for? University entrance exam for university.
I didn't take any other exams.
じゃあ指定校ね。
Yeah. AO に。
そうだ。So you studied your life in Tokyo after you entered the university. Then, what did you surprise the most after you come into Tokyo?
At first, I was surprised because there were so many people, and I was also surprised to see a lot of foreigners because in Gifu, I didn't really see a lot of them.
I see. And then, so tell me about your best memory of your university life, please.
My best memory of my university life was when I went study abroad to America.
Which state?
Which state? I went to Wisconsin State, and I
Take your time.
even though I had studied abroad to even though this wasn't my first time studying abroad, studying with students from other countries, and studying in English was very interesting for me, and I also enjoyed sharing my culture and other cultures with other students, and I could make a lot of friends from all over the world. So yes, and so my best memory of my university life is studying abroad.
Then, what is your turning point that leads you to decide to work in hotel industry? Yeah, actually.
It was after I started job hunting. I always wanted to work at the service industry, but when I started job hunting, I still wasn't sure what kind of job I want to have. So, but I thought I will be able to communicate with a lot of people if I work for hotel industry. So yes.
So you wanted to kind of communicate with kind of people all around the world.
Yes, I was thinking about airline company too, but I think people at
Airport.
I think people at airport are in a rush. So
Maybe.
I thought I cannot be able to talk with a lot of people.
So like this, kind of comparing to hotel.
That's why.
Okay. So what is your future plan after you're starting your job? I mean, kind of job career. How would you kind of go through your career?
I would like to be a concierge. So, but it's not easy to be a concierge because sometimes it takes 5 or 10 years to be a concierge. So I would like to experience a lot of career, like work at front desk or work at a restaurant. And in the future, I would like to be a concierge.
And do you have any regrets?
Yes, I do. I always think that I would have studied English earlier, like when I was like before I entered primary school, because as you grew up, it gets harder to learn good pronunciation. Yeah, so I wanted to start studying English earlier.
So this question might be related to previous one, but what advice would you give to your teenage self?
I'd say study hard and make a lot of friends, because now I still keep in touch with a lot of close friends from high school and junior high. So you should make a lot of friends and study hard, especially English, not to regret.
So the last question, what do you want to do when you get old?
I'd like to travel around the world after I retire.
Which country especially would you like to go, for example?
Europe,
Europe?
because I've never been there and I don't think I'll be able to go to European country
During your
like after I start working. So I would like to earn a lot of money, and then after I retire, I'd like to travel around the world.
So then this is the end of interview. So thank you for cooperation, Alice.
You're welcome.